It appears we won't be getting relief from the blackouts anytime soon, and while the crushing impact on the economy continues to be felt, spare a thought for those who are writing Matric. Without the lights working, you can forget about getting in too much early morning cramming. In the Western Cape, the sun rises nearly half an hour later than in Johannesburg. Getting to school on time can be a major problem. Traffic is often in chaos. On a good day and without robots, it can often double commuting time. Monique Mortlock is speaking to pupils, parents and schools to find out how else the class of 2021 is being put under pressure. Let's cross to her live now. She's at the Beacon Hill High School in Mitchell's Plain. Monique, I really feel for the class of 2021. Things are just really stacking up against them.
Yes, and you mentioned that traffic jam that's often caused by load shedding. My colleague Mario and I, we experienced that as we were leaving a school in Kraaifontein a little earlier. With the lights out, it causes cars to be backed up. And this is something that we heard from a principal in that area as well, how pupils often come late to school and it's always a rush for them to make it to the exam locations simply due to the lights not working and all kinds of situations in their home in the morning. But now I'm at Beacon Hill High School here in Mitchell's Plain, chatting to Acting Principal Melisha Benjamin. Thank you so much for joining us, ma'am. I know the matriculants are busy writing their maths exam now. Chat to us about what type of impact load shedding has on your students and on the teaching staff.
Okay, the problem that our learners have regarding load shedding is, number one, while they're busy studying, the lights go out. So I remember one of the learners came to me and told me, Miss, I couldn't study business paper 1 because the lights was off for 2 hours. So that is going to affect their results. Their performance will suffer due to load shedding. Another problem that we have is that some of the learners are too scared to leave their houses in the morning because of load shedding. So what happens is they travel quite a distance, and then if it's a little bit dark and there's no lights outside, they can't travel to the school. But fortunately for now, it's a little bit summer, so that's not a problem. But the other problem that the learners also have is that they come to school rushed. Some of them wait till the electricity comes on so that they can iron their uniform, because they at least wants to look neat when they write their paper. Then on the other hand also, like the food, they come right on an empty stomach because they couldn't have breakfast. And if I say breakfast at our school, a lot of our learners, their breakfast would consist out of bread and a cup of coffee. So they have to come without that to school and then come right in examination. So we do have a soup kitchen at school where we can provide breakfast for them. However, if it's load shedding in the area, it affects the school as well. And like you said about the traffic congestion, so we've got children coming from Khayelitsha as well, and they also have transport problems, and they do arrive late due to load shedding. Load shedding, on the other hand, somehow if it's during the day, it's fine, because at least I know during the day they can't be on their phones because the batteries might be low. So then they can study. But at night is not a good thing, because if I stay close to the school or near the community. So last night at 8 the electricity went off and only came on after 10, which means that 2 hours that the children could have done revision for maths lit, they couldn't have done it because it was dark. And I don't think everyone made provision for it. So they do give you a schedule that says the load shedding is going to take place at a specific time, but then it changes. So it's not a set time that they give you. And if they do give you a set time, then the children can plan around that. But because it happens randomly, sometimes it's 2 hours, sometimes it's 3 hours that the electricity is off. So if they need to have load shedding, they must do it on a very strategic way, where they stick to the hour.
Sorry, ma'am. Sorry for cutting you. You mentioned some many important points. We just running out of time. That was acting principal here at Beacon Hill High School, Malisha Benjamin, raising some interesting points about the social challenges that learners face at home and how that impacts them ahead of an exam and during an exam.
Yeah, it's those same schools and communities that really struggled with the COVID-19 lockdown earlier in the year. So that's just been compounded by these blackouts. Thank you so much. More from Monique Mortlock throughout the morning, so stay with us.